This audio was recorded for the Heads and Tails Mental Health Project with Chile Studios.
How do you think mental health is perceived?
Probably depends where you are. I think at Whist it's perceived positively because there are a lot of support networks in place. We're very big on we're very good at mental health in Whist. From peer support to the counselling services, the enrichment classes, drop-ins, everything in Whist supports mental health.
We talk about it and we're not afraid to say today's not a good day, and that's okay to say that.
I think these days it's got a slightly better with people talking about it, but in some places I think it can still be a stigma if you have a mental health problem. But like the other ladies have said, in Whist it's everybody understands. But outside, sometimes in the workplace or things like that, it can still have a bad influence on people.
You see it all the time on the metro and the shops, the cafes. People actually give other people with an obvious mental health illness a wide berth. There's still sniggering, there's still turning backs and all the negative stuff that we don't find here. So outside's probably not a good place to be with any mental health condition.
It can be quite alienating for people outside.
I think anxiety and depression are spoke about a lot, but other illnesses are missed off and not spoke about as much. And I think anxiety and depression are more widely spoke of and supported, whereas, for example, something like schizophrenia or bipolar or any other mental health condition has more of a negative connotation, and it needs to be explored why.
I have bipolar disorder, but it's not obvious in me.
And it doesn't have to be either.
It doesn't have to be, but I don't mind telling you I do have I am not bipolar. I have bipolar disorder. Because it's not what defines me.
It's an illness that you have.
It's an illness that I have.
That's the difference between anxiety and depression. You have that. You're not depression and you're not anxiety. But with any other illness, like I just mentioned, they are bipolar.
They are schizophrenic. How does Whist support women with mental health? Is there any personal journeys or stories that anybody would like to talk about today?
Well, Whist's very good at supporting people. We have 2 coordinators on staff who deal with the counselling, and there's usually somebody around that you can go to if you're having any problems. And we also have the listening ear, which isn't counselling, but it is somewhere where you can get things off your chest, and it usually makes you feel better. And everything here is confidential. We don't talk about things with anybody else. It is all confidential.
I think that makes a real difference, but to the women that actually come and talk to you, and it might not be a mega problem, but sometimes people just want to talk about and get reassurance or just offload something, and they can do that here safely, and they know that it's not going to be repeated anywhere.
Whist is a safe place in every respect, not just the confidentiality, but there's always going to be somebody there that'll pick you up, boost you up, leave you alone if you just want to be left alone. It works with the people.
I think people are quite keen to tell us about their journeys, and it's amazing to see some of these amazing women and the things that they've gone through and overcome, and to watch them grow and be able to support other women is just fantastic.
I think it's important for Whist as well that if you're a woman that comes here, you don't have to share your personal journey if you don't want to, and that's what makes it feel even more safer and enjoyable to come, because you're not pressured and there's no formal assessment where you're going to be labelled or any support's going to be pushed upon you. It all comes from within, and it's your choice.
It's a needs-centred place. It's not staff-centred or service-centred. It is personal needs. the whole of the service is centred around.
Everybody develops once they've come here, you know, no matter how bad people have been when they first arrive, everybody improves. I've seen it 100 times, 1,000 of times.
Yeah.
Everybody improves once they've come to Whist.
I actually always feel like I'm the best version of me when I'm in here.
Yes.
It's,
Yeah.
I can be anything at 9 o'clock in the morning and anything at 5 o'clock, but that bit in between, I always feel like I am the best person for me that day.
What key advice would you give others about mental health?
Talk. Don't be quiet about it.
Don't be afraid.
Don't hide away.
Write things down.
Yeah, don't bottle them up.
That's a big help. If you can't get to Whist for some reason, write it down, and that helps a lot. It helped me a lot years ago. Get it written down.
And it's all right to have a bad day. It doesn't matter. That's one day. If you can't cope with that day, tomorrow is another day.
Yeah, I
That's
think
right.
we all saw my bad day last week. But I'm coming back tomorrow.
There is always help and advice, and just keeping yourself active, doing courses, classes. It takes your mind off whatever your problems are, even if it's only for an hour, but you've had that little bit relief.
I think if you come in for anything, whether it's just for a drop-in or whether it's a class, it gets that structure back into your life as well. So you feel as if you're not alone and you've got something to aim for.
Yeah, worth getting out of bed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Have
Some
knowledge.
people use the courses here just to actually get themselves out of bed. Otherwise they would lie in bed all day, some people.